Hey, welcome back everyone, General Tony here, your host, coming back with a brand new COC episode. So my friends, the update has now been out almost 48 hours, and there are still so many new features we need to cover on the channel. But one of my favorites, and I'm sure one of the fan favorites, has got to be that brand new maxed out level 7 wizard. So of course, it is only available at Town Hall level 11. I am Town Hall level 11, and YouTube is something that I really enjoy. So obviously, I've already jammed it to level 7. So what we're going to do in a couple of moments time live, we are about to take an all maxed wizard army, 70 brand new maxed out level 7 wizards, and we're going to see what kind of damage they can do to a Town Hall 11, some Eagle artilleries, some Inferno towers, and you never know, we may even stumble across a couple of bomb towers. So stay tuned guys, this episode is about to go off. So just before we do get ourselves into the live action, I just want to clear one thing up. So for those of you that have been watching the channel for at least a couple of days, you will know I am doing the biggest giveaway I have ever done on this channel. So basically, we're giving away $1,000 cash in prizes on the last day of this month, October 2016. Now, if you want the chance to enter and you want the possibility to win $1,000, all you need to do is drop a sub to the channel. If we reach 850k subs, we will give away, as I said, $1,000 on the last day of this month. Now, the rules are simple. Loads of you have been asking me, Tony, how do we enter? How do we win? All you need to do is sub to the channel, guys. On the last day of October, I will bring a camera, bring a face cam up onto the episode, and I will draw some random winners. So hopefully that clears everything up for all of you that are asking the questions. So now it's time to get ourselves into some live attacks, and trust me when I say, guys, this is an episode you do not want to miss. This is going to be 60 wizards against 2 million loot. So check this out, this is absolutely insane. Now we're about to get ourselves into a live attack very shortly, but just before we do, check out this raid I done a couple of moments ago. 857,000 gold, 913,000 elixir, 6,644 dark elixir, and take a look at my troops, guys. 60 maxed out level 7 wizards, the heroes, 2 rage, 1 freeze, 4 earthquakes, and a haste spell. And do not forget, we also get a great loot bonus. Now the base itself is completely dead, but I do have to, think of some way to take on this base and try and get as much loot as possible. So I've decided to use the queen and about 15 wizards down the bottom to clear out all of these collectors. So you can see down the bottom, there are many elixir collectors, 2 dark elixir drills, and a couple of gold collectors. So there is a lot of loot down the bottom, and I'm not going to let it slip. So we've dropped in the Archer Queen straight away. We are also about to drop in some wizards to back her up. Now the actual majority of the army is going to be attacking from the top where I drop the earthquake spells, but we'll do that in a second, guys. First off, we need to pick up as much of this loot as possible. Now, we are going for every single one of these collectors, every single dark elixir drill inside of the base. Otherwise, this is going to be a fail. So check it out. We're going to have to pop the Queen's ability very shortly. But look at that, guys. Only 2 collectors left standing. Gonna drop in a couple of wizards. They're going to take out that final archer tower. There goes the Queen as well. And that final elixir collector is about to fall. But that means, of course, we can now start the main attack from the top. So there goes the king, there goes the Grand Warden. Gonna send in all of the wizards, going in with a haste spell. And we've got 2 rage spells and a single freeze to back up the rest of the army. So let's see what these brand new level 7 wizards can do against one of these Town Hall 11 bases. Obviously, the Eagle artillery is down, the Expos are down, and of course the Inferno towers are down. So I could not have found a better base, and the loot inside of this is absolutely mesmerizing. So there goes the second rage spell, guys. Are we going to be able to break our way into the core? Let's see what these wizards can do. There is a level 40 Archer Queen there though. The wizards, those Harry Potters, destroying that level 11 wall so damn quickly. Down goes the Queen. Down goes the Barbarian King, I believe, as well. Here we go, Barbarian King gets taken out. Can we grab ourselves a Dark Elixir and the Town Hall? So we got loads of wizards which have arrived on the Town Hall. Unfortunately, there is a couple of mortars doing some splash damage to my wizards, but it's just about to go down. Unfortunately, it does not look like we are going to grab ourselves that Dark Elixir. The last Harry Potter is dead, and the Grand Warden, just as usual, is the last man alive. So we're just going to go double speed here because the Grand Warden doesn't really do much else, guys. So we're about to get ourselves into a live attack using 60 wizards. Then we're going to switch it up. We're actually going to change the army up a little bit. We're going to use some new witches, some of those new buffed witches, and the brand new level 7 wizards. Then we're going to use maybe even a go wipe. So stay tuned. This episode's going to be, a little bit different, guys, but definitely an interesting one. So we're about to get ourselves into a live attack. 3 heal spells, 1 rage, 1 jump, a haste spell, 60 wizards. The Barbarian King is going to be our wall breaker. We've got an Archer Queen, a Grand Warden. Let's go. So we're going to see what kind of live bases we can find. Now obviously we just came across a base with about 1.7 million loot. I haven't seen that type of loot in a very long time, especially this low in trophies. You never really saw, you never really find that sort of loot this low in trophies. Usually it's around the 4,500 trophy mark, but it is awesome that you can come across bases like that whilst just sitting at 3k trophies. So we'll be back in a second once we find a decent base. So here we go, we've just landed on this Town Hall level 11. Now of course it isn't the best, guys, but the reason we're going to be taking it on is because it does have single target Inferno Towers. So one Inferno Tower right at the top, the other one kind of just off the center towards the Eagle Artillery. It looks like we can do some great damage inside of this base. As I said, we are not packing any wall breakers, so our only wall breaker is really going to have to be the king. But you know what? We're gonna actually switch it up. We're gonna use the jump spell. Instead of placing it there, we're actually gonna place it down straight away so that the Barbarian King and of course the wizards can actually get into the base nice and early. So there we go, King, Queen, Grand Warden, and now we're gonna make a nice funnel with these wizards so they can get right into the center of this base. So let's see what these wizards are gonna be able to do. So we're gonna have to pop the Grand Warden's ability, the King's ability really early. But it's time for the wizards to get into the center. So there goes a heal spell. And of course the first haste spell, guys. Gonna drop the rage spell in nice and early. Gonna pop the Grand Warden's ability, making sure that these wizards do not die and are staying alive. So second heal spell's about to go down. Now remember, these are single target Inferno Towers. We should be able to do quite a lot of damage on this Town Hall. Town Hall's already been taken down. I think I just accidentally wasted that heal spell. Wow, we're losing quite a few wizards there. But you know what? The wizards actually received more hit points just like the witch. So these new level 7 wizards are absolutely unstoppable. They don't even have a tank. And even the wizard tower is struggling to take them down, guys. Look at the firepower. Unfortunately, they have started to melt. We have just received our second star, though. Can the Queen do an absolute glorious attack and grab us the Dark Elixir? We should just pop the Queen's ability. She takes out the air defense and swings into the center to get Tony that Dark Elixir. Just what I wanted, guys. The Grand Warden is taking the heat from the Expo. There goes the Dark Elixir storage. And that, my friends, is what I call a successful attack. So those new level 7 wizards, you can see very, very optimal. Obviously, you do want to put a tank in front of them. Let's see what they can do now, though, with some witches. This is going to be interesting. By the way, I didn't want to mention this earlier, guys, but I'm actually a little bit ill right now, so I do apologize if the voice is a little bit off. Hopefully, we do get better over the next couple of days. But it's time to go in for a live attack using, 10 witches, 28 wizards, a couple of wall breakers, a couple of heal spells, a couple of rage spells. Obviously, this isn't just focusing on the level 7 wizards. We are now also going to take into account the new buff witches. Let's see what they can do. So here we go, guys. Here we go. So 10 max witches, as I promised, 28 wizards, and obviously we do have a couple of wall breakers. And this is going to be a very interesting attack indeed. So the Barbarian King going to go in first as a tank. Going to be dropping in the wall breakers very slowly to ensure we can get that jump spell and try and get into the core. Now this, I honestly have no idea what kind of outcome this attack strategy is going to bring. Obviously, if we brought a couple of golems and maybe a couple of P.E.K.K.A.s, this would be a very good go-wee wipe. But we will test that out in a later episode, guys. Let me know down below in that comment section if you've made it all the way to the end of the episode. What attack strategy would you love to see me test out? Do you want to see me use the new P.E.K.K.A.s? Obviously, the Teslas don't really do any damage to them anymore, or don't do as much damage. Do you want to see me use a go wipe, a go wee wee, or maybe you have your own attack strategy? Let me know down below in that comment section. Let me know what troops you want me to use. So check it out, the witches and the wizards, they pretty much demolished this base. Now there is a multi-target Inferno Tower sitting at the back there. Unfortunately, it's just going to melt through Larry's like butter. There is no way they're going to be able to take that down. The witches, although they have received triple hit points, they obviously still, they still die from big bombs, guys. Obviously, it doesn't take one big bomb, now it takes two. But they are only left with the smallest amount of health ever. So if one Expo bullet hits them, if one Archer Tower arrow hits them, the witches are still going to die. So in my opinion, although Supercell has done, I would say, an okay job at kind of, making the witches relevant again, I would still say there are going to be very few people who use them. Although, I have heard that the witch is now the new best troop inside of a defending clan castle. And I will also be testing that out later on inside of a war episode. But basically, I've heard that the witch, a witch and a baby dragon are apparently the best combo to have inside of your defending CC, and I think you can actually fit a balloon inside of there as well. So imagine a level 3 witch, a level 5 baby dragon, and of course a level 7 maxed out balloon. You've got one powerful clan castle there. So this is where the episode is going to end. As usual, there will be a second one coming out in a couple of hours time. If this is the first time you are seeing the channel, make sure you drop a like on the video just to show some support. Make sure you sub to the channel, guys, to stay up to date with all of the videos we produce on a daily basis. So I will see you very shortly. There is going to be a second episode. It is going to be something you do not want to miss, so stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you keep up to date with all of the videos I produce on a daily basis. I will see you shortly, guys. Have a great day. Peace out.